Greetings, St. Matthew and Facebook friends. I am in the far southwest corner of Columbia Heights today at one of our 16 or so parks inside Columbia Heights. Today I am at Lomianki Park, and I hope I'm saying that right. You know, I've lived here 17 years. I still haven't figured out this word, but I'll tell you a little bit about where it came about. 1944 in World War II, a group of Allied flyers were shot down in the Warsaw Uprising. Near a little town in Poland called Lomianki. And on one of the planes was the brother of a longtime Columbia Heights resident, and he was shot down. And so in 1987, the city of Lomianki, Poland, erected a monument in memory of the American flyers who were shot down there. And in 1991, when Columbia Heights sought to enter the Sister Cities International program, they chose Lomianki, Poland as their sister city, our sister city, and named a park in its honor. And the verse that we are looking at today comes from Colossians 3:12. It says, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." Context here, Paul in chapter 3 of Colossians has been talking about the fact that we are raised with Christ, and what a magnificent difference that makes in our lives. And he talks about there are things that need to keep rising, but first he says there are things that need to keep dying in our life as we rise with Christ. Things like slander and lying and evil desires. And then he goes on to talk about those things that need to keep rising. And we're looking at these things all year, these fruits that God is raising in us. But Paul in our verse today lists these things. He says, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Think about the act of clothing yourself. In Minnesota, we learned to dress in layers. Today, when I left the house, it was 42 degrees. Now it's about 50. It's supposed to get up in the 60s, and there might be a little rain in the forecast. And so I have to prepare for all those things as I dress. And then I think about, what do I have to do today? Maybe this fits better before COVID-19, when we could spend, now we can spend all day in our sweatpants a lot of days. But we had to think about, what meetings do I have? Who am I going to see? In terms of how we dress for the day. Apply that to spiritual dressing. Think about your day spiritually. What spiritual weather are you going to face? Likely you'll need to clothe yourselves in these things Paul mentions: compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Maybe a great spiritual practice for us each day as we wake up is to just visualize God dressing us in those things. God wrapping his compassion around us. God putting his kindness on us. God giving us some humility which to wear throughout our day. I'm going to interrupt the camera here for just a sec because I have to show you something. Oh, I can't do it. Maybe I can swing it around. I don't know if you can see it. There's a duck and 8 little ducklings walking by right there. Where were we? Yeah, God was clothing us in these things. We had kindness, humility. God dresses us in humility so that we can better serve him each day. And then gentleness and patience. I'm going to pick up on that word gentleness in one of the devotions later in the week, but we'll just leave it at that for now. Take some time this week to be spiritually dressed, to clothe yourselves for the spiritual weather and the spiritual events in your life. That's it for today. We'll see you from another point from the park.